Panasonic LUMIX TS1 comes with a 12.1 effective megapixel CCD image sensor, a wide 28mm Leica DC lens with 4.6 times optical zoom. It comes with a tough design that's 3m waterproof, 1.5m shockproof, as well as dustproof. The list of features include Advanced IA Intelligent Auto Mode, which comes with dual image stabilizer, face detection, auto scene selection, intelligent exposure, as well as face recognition. It also comes with a movie IA mode and delivers AV-CHD Lite movie with sound. The LCD of the TS1 is a 2.7-inch TFT LCD with a resolution of 230K. It also comes with approximately 40 MB of internal memory. The Panasonic LUMIX TS1 comes with instruction manual, software CD. The software CD is the same for the FT1 and TS1 as that is actually the same model. AV cable, USB cable, camera brush for cleaning the camera, rechargeable battery, battery charger, power cord, wrist strap, and of course the Panasonic LUMIX TS1 FT1. The Panasonic LUMIX TS1 comes with a tough-looking design that's reminiscent of reinforced armor. You've got your metallic covering on the front with strategically placed screws on, definitely giving that reinforced feeling that makes you think the TS1 may be built like a brick. However, you don't have to worry about it weighing like one. At 162.5 grams, including the battery and memory card, it's definitely light enough for you to take anywhere, be it the ski slopes, the beach, or the pool. At the front of the body is very clean with a very good Leica lens, of course, which gives you a 28mm wide angle, which is very useful, especially in water. And your standard flash, as well as LED light, which is useful when you're doing your videos, especially given that you actually have AV-CHD Lite HD quality for this. So you don't want to be taking HD videos in a too dim a situation, so the light definitely helps. The top of the camera, you have your zoom button, which slides left and right for your zooming, your power on button as well as your shutter. Again, it looks very classy but also tough at the same time. The side of the camera with a water sealing, you actually have your HDMI connection as well as your USB and AV cable connector as well. The bottom of the camera has your battery compartment as well as the SDHC card slot. If you don't have a card slot in the camera, you don't have to worry because it comes with a 40MB internal memory. However, it's important to note that if you don't have a card in the camera, you will not be able to do any HD recording. The back of the camera, of course, has a 2.7-inch LCD as well as the mode dial and your multi-selector, as well as play, a dedicated movie button, display button, as well as your quick menu button. Powering on the camera, we can very quickly see a couple of shots that I've taken already with the camera. And zooming in, you can see that the quality of the camera is actually quite good, both in terms of the 12 megapixels resolution that you've got, as well as the LCD. You can actually see the detail quite clearly, which belies the 230K dots resolution that this LCD is capable of. Going back into camera mode, by turning the mode dial, we can see the different options that we have with a clipboard mode, a scene mode, which has different scenes such as portrait, soft skin, transform, self-portrait, scenery, party, and so forth. As well as your specific beach mode, which there again reminds you to keep the camera clean before you go in so that there's nothing slotted in between the ceilings. You also have your ski mode, your sports mode, your normal picture mode, which allows you to have more menu setting, and of course the intelligent auto mode, which takes care of everything for you. Now at the moment you can see that the video mode is restricted to QVGA. However, if I put a memory card in, you can see immediately that your movie mode can go into the high definition mode. Also, at any point you actually have AF tracking on, so you actually have your pet or person moving around, you can actually track that person, and so no matter whether your subject's in the foreground or the background, you would always be focused correctly without any hassle. If we were to enter the menu, you will see a very simplified selection of picture size, burst, color mode, and turning on face recognition on or off. Now it's important to note that as you're selecting these, you actually enter into details by pressing the right button. It's quite easy to think that you want to press the set select button, which will actually take you back out of the menu. Other than setting the intelligent auto settings for still photos, you also have intelligent auto for movie mode, where you also have your recording mode, where you can actually select recording in AVCHD Lite or Motion JPEG. You can also set the recording quality, the color mode, where you have standard, black and white, and sepia to suit your creative needs. And you also have your LED light, which I mentioned before, which is very useful when you are taking movies, especially when you're underwater, where the brightness may be a little lower than you would prefer. You also have a simple setting here with the clock setting, world time, beep, and language. Now if we were to go into normal picture mode, the menu will automatically become more detailed, and you will have more settings for you to fine-tune what you need, including sensitivity, intelligent ISO sensitivity, where you can actually limit the maximum that your ISO setting may go to. Now ISO settings can go up to a maximum of 1600, but in high ISO sensitivity mode it can actually go up to 6400, although this is not selectable manually. You have your white balance, again your face recognition mode, your autofocus mode, intelligent exposure, stabilizer, etc. In your motion picture mode, you also have more settings. Again, you have your intelligent exposure, your digital zoom, color mode, wind cut. Wind cut is especially useful when recording because it's quite often that you're in a loud, windy situation where you're actually losing the sound of what you want to capture, instead getting just lots of noisy wind sound. So this is actually quite useful as well. And of course in your setup you also have a little bit more detail of settings, histogram, eco mode, resetting, USB mode, HDMI mode, Viera link to a Panasonic HD TV if you have one, scene menu, formatting of your SD card, and so forth.